Hello everybody, and welcome to my final run of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I am John MugiwaraJM, and let's begin. When we last left off, I finished the Blue Lions playthrough with my girlfriend. She helped me with that final fight against Edelgard. But now, in our final run, we are joining Edelgard in the Black Eagle House. So, as with my other pre-recorded series, I am going to skip over any and all things that are not unique to this or important to the story. So you are just going to get the important shit. No more grinding, no more paralogs if I've done them before. Just the new stuff and the important stuff. And thankfully, not only is this the shortest of the runs, it also features a exclusive character that is romanceable if you're either man or woman, but I don't think I'm going for them. And it's Yuritsa. So, without further ado, I am once again female Byleth, joining the Black Eagle House.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard.
Troy and Wise Mankey, you guys can shut up now. I am now in the Black Eagle's house.
Choice, all I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of.
I am now happy though that the border around the cutscene is red.
Appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
My favorite color.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry.
I would have chosen the Black Eagle's house first, purely based on red alone if I didn't like Claude as a character.
No.
I was drawn to him.
More
I mean,
importantly,
I was drawn to him in attraction, but I was also drawn to him as a person.
oh my, a new addition to the Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
Nice to meet you for the third time, porcelain doll.
I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Oh, please, Kespar, I've taught you once already.
Aren't you being a bit rude?
And Dorothea and Bernadette, I have taught you twice.
Expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Don't look at me like that. Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
Oh, I'm so happy to have her in,
I'm sorry for the chaos
my group.
you've walked into.
So she's going to be in the story
I think we are
cutscenes now,
rather
finally.
close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status.
That's why Hubert's here, because he's 45, and we treat him as equal. I don't mind at all.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I know English is not your first language, but what are you trying to say?
That our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut. Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means...
Alright, the first fish out of water joke was funny, but this is just too much.
Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Jesus, so far out of all the houses I've been in, Black Eagles is the most broken.
The esteemed Black Eagle
Socially.
requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
I hope so. Getting along with all of these guys is going to be the most challenging of all, I think. Although Bernadetta, I'm probably just going to boost up her support again. And Dorothea's maybe too. Hey, a 1,000 G from the Church of Ceros.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you.
How about no? Some cutscenes that don't move along the story, I'm just gonna fucking skip. Renown has increased as a special perk from your New Game Plus file.
Professors of the
Oh, come on. Carry over your endgame data. Put the glasses on her, please. It's cute. B so I can get Raffi Boy back. That so I can get healing. Let's go recruit Raphael again. I can't fast travel yet.
Okay.
Yes. Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your... I have a request.
I heard about goodness.
Oh yeah, this is all shit that we may be repeating. So I'm gonna see you guys when the mock battle comes back up. So see ya. And right ahead to the mock battle. But first, it's Ferdinand's birthday. Buy him some flowers because we can't have tea with him yet. Of course, I don't have supports yet. I've read this to you guys twice. You don't need to see this every time. I'm just so happy this is going to be the very last run of this I ever have to do. Just so happy to have it done and over with before Persona 5 comes out.
It's finally time for the mock battle. This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge?
Leave it to me.
So confident. This will be interesting. Each of us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our way. That means there's no need to hold back. Show us what you're capable of.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No, no worries. We'll just join in now.
Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. But is there enough time to cover them all?
Oh shit.
So you can't win unless you know my weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
I spare no effort when pursuing victory. As a master of schemes, I should think you would understand.
Schemes? Me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I plan to fight fair and square as ever.
Hearing the words fair and square from Claude can only be a bad omen.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
No need to poke fun. I will fight with honor. That said, I will fight to win.
Yes, and the same is true of us. Right, Professor?
I don't intend to lose.
If that is how you feel, then I will not hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
Edelgard, Professor, be careful out there.
Hop, hop, hoppity hop. Hop, hop, hoppity hop. Nope, not tired of that yet. Okay, so I have literally everybody with me. Wait, why is Bernadette an adjutant? Ah, whatever.
The mock battle is finally here. Will you lead us to victory?
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Stay focused.
I will prevail.
As you wish. Battle. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Of course you are.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready. Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Dedu, Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then. I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Uh-oh. Whoopsie doodle.
Lost? Oh, unthinkable.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
You're in good form.
Shit.
So strong. Have to do better next time.
I will prevail.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
I think this is the best I've done in one of these yet.
One step at a time.
I'm surprised. Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
I'd like to take it easy.
Yeah, well done.
Well, we're going up against Dedu.
Are you really gonna fight two houses at once? An impressive display of confidence.
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
Now you know your limits.
Oh wait, I forgot he was an adjutant.
Should I have held back? We must all do our part.
Show me more.
This is harder than expected.
My training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
Still unstoppable.
Predictable.
each battle, a chance to grow.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
As you wish.
Not quite.
Ouch! Witness my power.
I must get stronger.
That's not going to be good.
Think this through.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed.
To shock with one step at a time.
Whoa, did I get stronger?
I must have let my guard down. I guess that's a loss for the Golden Deer House.
Still unstoppable.
Perhaps I should retreat. As you wish. Battle.
You'll be repaid. I will prevail.
And that's a win for me.
Goodness.
That is that.
I only just now noticed the Byleth only has one knee pad.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Black Eagle House.
Even though it was just a mock battle, we defeated both houses masterfully. Take pride in this victory, everyone.
9 turns. But I lost nobody. That's what's important. I lost absolutely no one. I've learned from my last couple playthroughs.
Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise.
It was easy.
Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
That was impressive, Professor. I mean, impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
Where were you?
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so?
I mean,
for that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry
He
about
ain't
it too
wrong.
much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further. I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone.
I was gonna
Earn the
say.
celebration.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
I'm going to war against you in a year.
Practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
Mm-hmm.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Oh. Bandits?
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
Uh...
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Right.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damn Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial.
Oh, when do we learn that you are him?
Your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
I wonder how soon we learn that she is the Flame Emperor.
Part 1.
I don't need to see that every damn time. I'm done. I am just here for the important shit. Nothing more. It'll be interesting to see how many episodes this will take because The Black Eagle's run is shorter than the other 3. I'll probably do the Church of Ceros one on my own. I really don't want to do a 4th run.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Let's do our best.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
It's Annette's birthday. Sure.
Thank you.
And it's time for my first supports. Edelgard and Bernadetta is first.
Bernadetta, why are you following me? You were following me quite conspicuously, so why attempt to hide now?
Please don't hurt me!
Calm yourself. I have no reason to harm you.
Forgive me, I beg you! I'll go straight back to my room and you'll never see me again, I swear!
Bernadetta.
Yes, Lady Edelgard!
Please explain why you were following me and why you tried to hide.
Is Her Highness saying she will not condemn me?
Please, speak like the human that you are. I already said no harm will come to you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Permit me to explain. Lady Edelgard, you are fearless. I look up to you as an example to follow.
So I follow you literally.
How?
I decided to watch you from a distance, to learn from you. But your presence is, intimidating. I got more and more scared until I finally couldn't help but try to hide. Forgive me, I threw myself upon your mercy.
Honestly. Look, nobody is truly fearless. Even I have things that I'm afraid of.
What? You do?
You seem oddly overjoyed at the thought.
No, of course not. But, what in the world could possibly frighten you?
The sea. I find the pitch black of the open sea at night quite frightening.
Oh my god.
I can't swim, so if the sea were to wash me away, I fear I would never return.
The sea?
Oh.
I think I may have
Well,
seen
that's
it once.
information that Dimitri, I'm sure, would like.
I didn't know you couldn't swim. That's a surprise.
Again, my shortcomings delight you. Everyone has fears as well as things they can't do. How many times must I tell you?
make you angry?
Well, this is going to be an interesting run. Oh, that was only one. Well, see you guys next important plot point, because fuck this exploration shit. Ferdinand would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Sure.
Hello, Professor. May I speak with you? You seem to hold Edelgard in high esteem. That is my impression, at least.
He's a good student.
She is certainly talented. No doubt about that. But I wonder, what is your opinion of me? I am quite talented too, am I not?
I know like jack shit about you.
Back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not the scion of a noble house.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but...
You think she is better than me? I was just being modest before. Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard. But evidently, that is not your perspective. I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence.
That's not necessary.
Nonsense! You have entirely underestimated my abilities. You think I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? Not likely. Come, Professor! We will begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are no match for mine. I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance. Well, anything Edelgard can do, I can do better. And in half the time.
Oh no.
Professor, you can be my eyewitness and timekeeper.
And you're called the ambulance because you're going to need one.
Here we go! 2 at once? That's... well, it will be fine.
No, it won't.
I can't do it. It seems you have saved my life. I... thank you, Professor.
Well, we're at support level C now. You're curious to know how Linhart's doing. Go for a visit. He's probably napping.
Well, hello, Professor. You came all the way to my room to... Oh. You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Don't miss the lectures, please.
It's not that I want to miss lectures. Exactly. Drowsiness is my arch nemesis. For some reason, I just can't seem to win against it. Just talking about it makes me sleepy.
Let's wake you up with a bit of training then.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I would certainly injure myself if I tried to train while drowsy. I must compliment you, though. By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so? You're definitely a strange one.
Maybe so.
In truth, your very nature is odd. You're definitely not a commoner, but you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else. Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either.
I'm not a villain.
Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you. Of course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hanneman, but I do what I can. Someday, I think I might like to become a crest scholar. You never know. Oh, don't trouble yourself. I didn't mean now. I've got a lot of other research I'm working on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be. I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first. On that note, good night, Professor.
Sleepy boy. Oh, by gosh, by golly, I've got some supports. Oh, this one I think is a story-based one, so it's going to take a bit of time. Ferdy and Dorothea. Oh boy.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
Ferdy, I must say you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
That's right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Oh.
Very well. I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue... I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
I'd try and guess what she means, but I'm tired myself. Gaspar and Petra.
Alright, time for some more... Oh, Petra. Hi.
Caspar, do you want to train with each other?
Yeah, sure.
You have had new training recently, and great improvements. I want great improvement too. Will you give me help?
Well, hey, look at that. You pay more attention than I gave you credit for. I have been trying new training methods. They're definitely paying off. My movements are much sharper lately, more precise.
I am knowing that. I want that too. You teach, I learn. We both get more strength. It will be greatness.
Alright. I mean, I guess we can give it a shot. Petra?
Yes, Caspar?
No, never mind. Sorry. I was just thinking about something else. Nothing at all. Let's train.
I heard a question in your voice. Say it.
No. It's really nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I will not be worrying. Can we begin the training?
Ah, fine. We can talk about it if you insist. You can stop pretending like you don't know.
What am I knowing?
About my father.
Your father? He is of the military in the Empire. I hear he has great skill.
No, not that. Well, it's kind of about that. I'm talking about when Dagda and Bridget invaded the Empire. My father led the Empire's army that fended off the invaders. Your father was in that battle. Did you really not know? My father killed yours.
You... How long have you had this knowing?
I just found out recently. I had no idea before then. But it's all I've been able to think about since.
So, now you have the truth.
Petra? Damn it. What am I supposed to do now?
I was going to skip this because I'm pretty sure I've seen this, but it's too late now. Oh, Ignatz and me. Oh, well, I'm almost assured I've seen that. Alright, seminar time. Be back when we get to the mission.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
You've also been invited to Smash Brothers.
They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. I won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt.
Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy.
Neither is sleeping.
Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
You seem to get excited out there.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
Thankfully, the last time I'll ever have to do this mission. So, Byleth has been added to Smash Brothers as of this recording. The last couple of parts of this episode were recorded well before they were announced to be in the game. And also, in the same day, we got details on the story DLC, and thankfully it's just a side story where you don't have to repeat this game over and over again to get, like, the 3 different houses. Apparently, it just sets up a team for you. So, yeah, that's going to be how I do the game. I'm going to finish the Black Eagles, and then when Cindered Shadows comes out, we're going to do a run of that, and then I'm done with this game forever. So yeah, just figured I'd give you an update on that, since there was a big gap between the first few parts of this episode and now. Without further ado, this mission one last time. First assignment, ready to accompany Knights of Saros to the Red Canyon in order to help strike down a group of bandits. First real battle. Our last first real battle. I don't get caught up on the naming conventions of all that. That's gonna just confuse you. Hop, 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 a hop. I wonder if completing the DLC though means you can recruit the people from the new 4th house into the main story, like kind of like Anna. Like she's not part of the story at all, but you can just have them.
I'm not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding.
I also wouldn't mind being able to use the amiibo to summon the past Fire Emblem characters. That would be fun. Fates did that.
Is not infinite.
Yeah, have those guys be adjutants because they've been in my playthroughs before.
So this is the Red Canyon. A ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first. I will prevail!
Oh no.
Stay focused.
As you wish.
Battle.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
Put me in there.
That's my cue. I will get the victory.
Well, how was that? It's a long road yet. Regrettable, but there was no other way.
It's on!
Should I have held back? Another step forward.
You're in good form.
I think.
Well done.
Witness my power.
I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but I really like Edelgard's victory pose a lot. Just the way she spins that axe.
You'll be repaid.
If only my research had such results.
Ooh! No! Damn it, that's what I get for putting Hubert on the front lines.
Oh no.
I will prevail.
Failure is not an option.
Stay focused.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Shut up.
As you wish.
I will get the victory.
Put me in there.
So I'm pretty sure I lost Hubert the last battle I was in. I'm not going to do that again.
Thank you.
It's simple logic.
That's my cue.
does pay off.
Ah! I suppose I can do without her. Oh, what the fuck am I saying?
Oh no.
Move her over here instead.
We stole it.
I will prevail. Well, how was that?
I can fight through anything.
Stay focused. You fought well.
Only a fool challenges me. Greatness awaits me. These ruffians are no match for a noble like me. Thank you.
Put me in there.
Okay, so I should have one swordsman go that way, one go the other way. Alright, I'm gonna have Edelgard and Byleth go together so I can build their support.
As you wish.
I will get the victory.
Well done.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
That really helped.
Leveled up even though all she did was like just eat shit. Motherfucker, he does have a key.
Back to the fray.
expected.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Guess I've gotten better.
For Lady Edelgard. I still have a long way to go. Allow me to clean this up for you, Lady Edelgard.
Oh. Not like I was gonna have you guys move anyway.
I will prevail.
Should I have held back?
Failure is not an option.
It all comes down to this.
Oh, another one.
I can fight through anything.
Am I done yet? I don't care if there's feeling. Can I go home?
Hardly worth my time.
A great help.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Shut up, dude.
Allow me to demonstrate. As expected. Such power dwells within.
Well, how was that?
Alright, this should take care of it.
It can't be. The mercenary from before? So what now? You're pals with the knights? I'll kill you and your pesky brats!
It's time.
I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
I like how this feels.
Thank you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
MVP again.
My thank you so much.
I remember this being at this peaceful place, or whatever she said. Or I remember this being a peaceful place. 3 times over, and I don't remember how this goes.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place.
You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so. Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Have you been here before?
Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the... And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor, I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Why are you grateful?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor?
I did.
Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there?
A culture long since perished.
It's possible they weren't even human. Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry.
Of course.
Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
Temporary haven?
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
I didn't know.
I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
That must be it.
Are you simple? That's impossible. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on. And now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Don't need to see this every time. Ah, the Lord Leonardo thing is coming up again. Yay! New places to explore the monastery. 5,000 gold from the Church of Seros.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Leonardo has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Can't imagine why. Why would he do that?
Lord Leonardo is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Leonardo's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
Ah, Catherine.
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Ceros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the Church.
It's almost like she's trying to say something. Hubert wants to speak with you. Is now a good time? Yeah.
Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health.
I don't like how you said that. I am, yes, and yourself?
Of course. Doesn't seem intimidated.
Something wrong?
No,
Mitch?
not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you.
Seems so.
Don't be flippant. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here. One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you.
Dispose of me?
Yes. This is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that
I
am
might
far
have to
less
report
compromising
you
than
to
Lady
the school
Edelgard.
board.
Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being.
I'm not worried.
Ah, such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows. If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
We're support level C now. Don't get too comfortable, though.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure I've got more supports after that. Actually, let me check certifications before I do that. Alright, support time. Edelgard and Lindhart.
Hello there, Edelgard. Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhart who's been skipping lectures again.
Well, I hope you find him.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this battle to continue?
Well, of course.
This is the distraction.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar. You could use your crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
Well, then maybe you should go to the basement with those other guys.
Strive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations. So I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby?
It's mostly for me, but...
I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
This kid does not care. Oh, Dorothea is a sassy lady. I'd love to see her and him.
Unreasonable. How will I see to this?
Hubie, what are you doing here?
A routine matter. No cause for concern.
Ah, so it's something to do with 80 then.
And?
She really is all you ever think about, isn't she? Look, I know you're doing all this so that she'll like you, but if you go too far, she'll end up pushing you away. Maybe even hate you.
This has nothing to do with swaying Lady Edelgard's sentiments. I am simply her humble servant.
I would not mind getting my hands on some feet pics, though.
Whether she cares for me or not is irrelevant.
It really doesn't look that
He
way.
strikes me as a foot guy.
I bet you'd follow any order 80 gave if you thought it would make her like you. Am I right?
Any order? What a thing to suggest. But the answer is no. I will decline any directive that I deem would not be beneficial to her.
Is that right? So, just for example, if 80 commanded you to find yourself a suitable wife, would you do it?
If it would benefit her in some way for me to marry, then yes, I would marry.
It's easy to say that now, with no bridal party in sight. But if it was the day of the wedding? Nah, I don't believe that.
I don't care what you believe. My only wish is to see Lady Edelgard fulfill her ambitions. All other matters pale in comparison.
Hubie, pale in comparison? You've seen too many operas. I don't think you understand how the world works. At all.
And I don't care what you think either. I would make any sacrifice to support Lady Edelgard. It's a shame you've never experienced such devotion.
You're right. I don't have anyone like that right now. But maybe someday I will.
Then maybe someday you'll understand. Until then, we will never see eye to eye. Now, if you will excuse me, I have much to do.
Hubie, I don't get you. Although I do find your point of view just fascinating.
Oh no.
Another fine day, alone in my room, and plenty of books to read.
Bernadetta, I have something to discuss with you.
What? I didn't do anything.
No need to be defensive. I am not angry.
Oh, you definitely are. I can tell. Just get it over with. What did I do?
You did not do anything wrong. Please, listen. Look, just breathe, will you?
Can't breathe.
I see that you are struggling. Please calm down.
Easy for you to say.
I just wanted to discuss how you are always hiding in your room. It seems like something must be troubling you, for you to shut yourself away like that. If something is the matter, maybe I can help. But you need to tell me what it is first.
Can we build pillow forts?
Thanks. I'm fine. See, I'm breathing out. You fixed me. Can I go?
Do you not realize that life is passing you by? Have you no desire to venture beyond this reclusive lifestyle?
Not really.
There's a whole world waiting for you out there. The social life of a noble is actually rather...
Just stop it. I'm not interested.
Bernadetta, this is unhealthy behavior. I beg you to take my hand. Otherwise, I will have to pick you up and carry you, and neither of us will...
What if I actually like being alone? Is that so hard to imagine? It's none of your business. Get lost! Oh no!
Ouch. I sprained my wrist.
Did she like hit him?
No. Now you've done it, Bernie. Now you're his eternal rival.
I do not wish to hurt you. Actually,
No! I'm done for! You'll be the death of me for sure!
Maybe I should just come back later.
You know, I actually had like a guy in college like talk to me like that just because I was choosing to sit in my room and play video games in my dorm while he and his buddies were about to go drinking. He's like, oh, there's more to life to video games and whatever. I'm like, buddy, what if this is what I want to do on a Saturday night? You go out and shove poison in your liver and let me do what I do. I wasn't judging you and you're judging me. Just unless they're doing horrible, unhealthy things to themselves, just let people be. And I'm going to end on that because I don't feel like having you guys watch, nor do I feel like having myself watch the same exploration stuff again and again and again. So if this is the end of this stream, I will see you guys in the next one, or if not, I'll see you in another few minutes or so. Goodbye, and welcome to Smash, Byleth. Ho's mad. Scratch that. It's not yet time for another episode. We have some more supports after a couple of battles, so Edelgard and Hubert are next.
Sometimes I wonder if your life could have taken you down a different path. If you had never met me and entered my service, you might have had a more peaceful...
A more tedious path. Inconsequential and spoiled rotten, like so many other nobles? Never. My duty to you is no mere obligation. I chose this. I had thought that would be obvious to you.
I understand you well. Better than anyone. But when I see you at the monastery, studying with the others, it makes me wonder what kind of life you might have had without me. That's all.
Such a life may have had its appeal. I thought I'd left my years of carefree innocence behind me. But I cannot deny that I find myself enjoying my time at the monastery.
I feel the same way.
That enjoyment, however, is only thanks to you. Standing by your side is all that truly matters to me.
I see. Then I won't speak of such things again. If it's really what you want, I'll gladly keep you by my side. The path I must walk is soaked in blood. It's a path that can lead to madness, can snatch away one's future, and can even take one's life. And the pool of blood at my feet is growing larger. Those stains can never be washed clean.
Please leave the violence to me. A leader must be seen as pure, above the fray. Allow me to paint the path that lies before you red with the blood of your enemies. I will do it gladly.
Here I thought Dedu is a right-hand man was scary. No, he's worse. Alright, Ferdinand and Linhart's next.
Just look at this place. It's so beautiful, I believe I should take a nap and enjoy it properly.
Linhart, lost in thought, I see. Unacceptable. Are you not aware that a noble's duty is to be ever vigilant?
Rest increases alertness. Is there something I can do for you, Ferdinand?
Well, I was just passing by, and I thought I could give you a little advice. You always seem to be napping. Why not spend your free time doing something productive?
Easier said than done, Ferdinand. I'm afraid I suffer from a constitution that tires easily.
Some training will remedy that. Let us work on that today. I will train you myself. Arise, Linhart. The righteous path of the noble lies before you.
You're always giving it your all, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Is there something wrong with that?
Of course not. In fact, I rather enjoy your demeanor. You go all out even when others wish you wouldn't. You work hard, inspire the admiration of others, and your dignity as a noble is beyond reproach.
I consider it my mission to serve as a guide and a model for other members of the nobility.
As capable as you are striking. Next to you, I am a mere infant.
Oh, you are far too kind. Although I do work hard each day to achieve all of which you speak.
You've mastered all the important noble skills. You drink tea, talk about how great you are, ride horses.
Indeed. I went for a ride earlier today.
Is that so? You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away.
Where are you going?
I must get some sleep, being the infant that I am. Farewell for now, Ferdinand. Oh, noble among nobles.
Noble among nobles? Seems a bit much. Did he say get some sleep? Hey, wait!
Oh, I've seen this already. Oh, I guess that was all of them. Well, see you guys when the mission starts. Or if I get another support. Now it's time to kill Lord Leonardo for the last time ever. You must help the Knights of Serra suppress Lord Leonardo's rebellion at Castle Gaspard. Though you were told not to expect combat, the deep fog at Magdred Way set you ill at ease. I am at least grateful that this route is the shortest.
No matter how powerful our
And the ones to get to the time skip, it won't take me very long at all.
So long as we're with Catherine, the mighty wielder of Thunderbrand.
Thunderbrand.
You mean you don't?
Byleth with the glasses and the school uniform, so fucking cute.
A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
One must wonder why Lord Leonardo would incite such a reckless rebellion.
It all goes back to the tragedy of Dusker.
I've heard of it.
I remember that day well. No one saw it coming. Roughly 4 years ago, the King of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker. I believe that about sums it up, correct?
To put it simply, yes. But there's more to that story. They had accomplices within the kingdom as well. Lord Lenato's son, Kristoff, was one of them, and so he was handed over to the church for execution.
Why was the king targeted?
King Lambert was attempting a major political reform. Needless to say, he had many enemies. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lenato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since. Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They use the fog to slip past the Knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Thank you so much.
Hop, hop, hoppity hop.
I have
Hop,
gratitude.
hop, hoppity hop. Hap, hap, happity hop. And then another hop.
I am grateful.
And then another hop. And that was the last one.
Welcome. Come back.
Alright, this looks about right.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
That smell. It's fresh blood. It seems the battle has already started within the fog.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
I will prevail.
Stay focused.
Battle.
A great help.
I am Ferdinand von Iron.
We know.
As you wish.
I got this.
Oh no. I will get the victory.
Put me in there.
That's my cue.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
Predictable.
Thanks.
Impressed yet?
Thank you.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lonato.
Shit, I keep forgetting. Heavy armor.
Lord Lonato, please don't die.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe Lord Lonato has the strength to carry on.
That was nothing.
Whoa.
Hey, there we go.
strike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son!
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a Knight of Theros!
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess.
A great help.
Easy.
Lord Lonato doesn't...
Don't care. Die. You know, it's probably the mentality that the Black Eagles go and start to carry after a while. Don't care, die, basically.
Predictable. Allow me to demonstrate.
Damn it, Ferdinand, your lances keep breaking.
Unexpected. Helpful.
Try to keep up!
You missed.
Let's see how they like this!
I actually meant to get the heavy armor guy.
I guess I have to.
Oh, Ferdinand, you were just shit out of luck.
Thank you.
Is that all?
You have been deceived by that witch. I will show you the truth.
You'll be repaid. Well done.
No other option. You. I will be the one to kill you. No other.
You have lost all sense of justice. You want to fight me? So be it. I'll send you to meet your goddess.
That vile woman. Christoph, forgive me.
That time somebody other than me did it.
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
Yay, she's the MVP this time. I mean, she got the job done. making her a heavy armored knight was probably the best thing that ever happened to her. Keep her the fuck away from mages, though.
Damn it, it was all so pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
What could have pushed Lord Lenato to this point?
Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting alongside our enemies.
That is the reality of battle.
If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly. The commoners who allied themselves with Lord Lenato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in. Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice. Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal.
Well, I really don't agree with her on that sense, but I want to get the support points up, so, agreed.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Really, I'm just like Lenato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect. But the content is too disturbing.
Meanwhile, Edelgard, knowing what we know about her now, like her reaction to that is like, you know that one image of the cartoon Shatner Star Trek, where he like puts his hands on his face and he looks like he's trying his hardest to look shocked, but he's failing. Yeah, that's her reaction to that. It's like, oh no, who could ever want to do that?
You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
My students deserve the praise.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia.
They didn't appear that way.
We must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best. But a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
You can count on us.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seiros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Don't need to see that every time.
Thanks.
Not quite a bit of money this time
Our
around.
mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
It's a distraction.
Yes, I think so too. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor?
Ah, Shamir.
Oh,
Good to see you
we
again.
haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Saros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Shamir's apprentice.
Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Oh, of course we have supports. Why wouldn't we? Hubert and Linhart. Oh, God.
Well, this is fascinating. Following this equation...
The schemer and the sleazer.
Here again, I see.
Go
Or
away,
the
Hubert. Now is
layabout.
not a good time. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc... No, that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
While your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? But this research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same. You have an almost unparalleled intellect, a singular focus, and unfettered imagination. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Let me finish. I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen to waste your talents on, which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable, even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She's attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye, Linhart.
So, I guess he never went to the lecture.
That settles that. And don't even think about brawling around here again.
Impressive, Caspar. Well done.
Hey, Ferdinand, did you see that fight?
I saw it from start to finish. Both parties were at fault, disturbing the peace. Then you stepped in and corrected their behavior. You are setting a good example. I am proud to call you my fellow noble.
Your fellow noble? I wasn't even thinking about nobility. That had nothing to do with it.
Excuse me, nothing? Resolving conflicts among common folk is a duty of the nobles. Is that not what you were doing?
I guess so. But it was more like instinct or something. I saw people acting out of line and I had to step in.
Ah, you were acting on impulse.
Hmm.
You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts. Take me, for example. I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly. The fortunate must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
I never have any idea what you're talking about. If someone's in trouble, you gotta help them out. Simple as that.
A difference of opinion, you might say. Very well, then. Believe what you will. I will not expend energy trying to change your mind.
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me. Hey! Don't walk away when I'm talking to you!
Was that all of them? Okay. Well, time to explore, build some supports with people, find some lost items, and all of that will be done, not recorded. So I'll see you guys soon.